You know I gotta start it off right. So focused, no one's changing my mind. With the flow of things, feel out the vibes. To free energies from deep inside. You know I gotta start it off right. So focused, no one's changing my mind. With the flow of things, feel out the vibes. To free energies from deep inside.
Bringing it at the start of the biggest game, just giving pain to anyone that steps in my lane. I sprint with rage right through them, get left in ruin. So aggressive doing what I gotta, turning on the jets and moving. Can't rest pursuing the greatest of goals. They'll be tasting my smoke, I stay in control, making my own ways that I go. Breaking some bones, bashing some skulls, beating their asses to pulps, leaving them mad as they sulk, just wrecking them recklessly. And my heaviest energies getting etched in their memories. Forever remember me as the one that had an epic impact. Never sit back if they're charging at me, they're getting hit flat. I'm setting 6 stats for the record in this contention, running with flying colors that cover the whole spectrum. My momentum keeps sending me far, all in the rhythm. Stay on it with precision cuts, make a lot of big decisions, and I know just what to do from when the clock's beginning ticking.
You know I gotta start it off right. So focused, no one's changing my mind. With the flow of things, feel out the vibes. To free energies from deep inside. You know I gotta start it off right. So focused, no one's changing my mind. With the flow of things, feel out the vibes. To free energies from deep inside. Let's go for a cruise. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. We'll toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some views. Down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. We'll toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some views. Down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Roll up and roll out, no doubt. I got one for the road. A blunt we can toke. Sweet Mary Jane, she comes and she goes, just puffin' and slow and all the way so. We ain't stubbing the roads, cause when we light our fire, it's enough to be stoked. Rising to the highest peaks as we blazing the whip. Let's get on the right level while we're taking this trip. Soaking the scenery, making our way down the strip. Just smoking and coasting through the place, feeling lit. Roll another while we're rolling just to keep us going. I can crush it down and twist it up in a moment. So focus in the zone and my dome is staying wide open. I'm knowing when my brain is racing, the trees are potent. Let's chill a minute, check the landscape as we plan big. Getting right with the vibes, all the while letting the jams play. We can't stay too long, there's so much more things to do. And you know I know the sweet spot I'm wanting to bring Let's
you
go
through.
for a cruise. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. We'll toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some views. Down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. We'll toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some views. Down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Just spark it up in the car. We'll burn right at the turn. Cause I like the feeling whenever I'm lighting the herb. Pick purely from the earth. Ease up and breathe the reefer. In a setting with the sun setting. Blessed with sweetest Chiba. Viewing new places. Creeping down the street to see some. Still keeping it turned up. That's how I need the speakers. The MC and Diva are hot and smoking again. Steady spinning up the Dutches as we go for a spin. You know what it is like that. Let it blow in the wind. Pass that to my friend and puff it down while we're riding around. Checking the sights we see now as we're driving through town. Floating high in a cloud. Drifting and bending corners. Absorbing the environment and everything that's before us. Blazing the clip shorter. Taking off and feeling blasted with the loud sound bumping while we're jamming in traffic. I'll plan for one last trip if you can handle a fat split.
Stay cruising to the music, puffin' Buddha, keep it moving. Let's go together, pulling goma, kubin tango,
Let's go for a cruise. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. Will toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some fuse down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. Will toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some fuse down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. Will toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some fuse down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth. Don't matter which roads that we choose. Just throw on some tunes. Spark the Dutch, open the roof. Will toke on the roof. Riding high, holding some fuse down low on the move. Bend corners, the coast away smooth.
Breaking, MC, writing, DJ. Woo! I just get excited talking about hip hop.
Man, it's got me, man. I don't got no control over it, man. I try to kick, man. This should just be calling me, man. Be calling me, man. Calling me, man.
Hop junky and always fiending for it bad, like a mad scientist that just needs to work his craft, mixing musical elements, scheming in the lab. Notes got me cooking with my pen like heating up a dab. And the reason that I have been constantly blowing ganja clouds is the forms of brainstorm or loud compliments the thunder sounding records. Most electric smash songs hit us some lightning, and I'm on the mic styling, having an impact like Tyson, frightening opponents fighting as soon as they face the weapons. Punches the mugs are online with high speed. That's great connections, they staying getting battered left and right. I'm showing real balance, they're like eagle prey in my vicinity. They'll feel talent, paint a referee with their blood to show my art's official. And if they attacking blatantly with fakery, they artificial. It's not an issue the devil lame say, cause they don't backwards. They lying through they smiles and one jabber send them backwards. My tracks heard are dope cause people lean as they're nodding, always wanting some more hits whenever they seeing what's poppin'. I got the rhymes spew with tunes non-stop to ride smooth, putting fire on the cuts just like some cauterized wounds. Follow my moves on tracks, displaying the rarest styles. I ain't swimming in a river when I kick a flow in your ear canal. Sentences create pictures, the content I have is graphic, and lyrics are more potent than a bunch of tabs of acid, making classics, instilling impressions that last longer. Me and the rhythm are flowing in sync like tap water. I ironically cut a heartbeat to give it all of my love, and I got these bars on lock like last call at the club. Sick MCs spit ill while whack ones drool on the ground, demonstrating the skill as I drop a jewel on your crown. MVPs on MICs are stated when the masses choose it. Find me blazing the big L round the border of Massachusetts. Peace.
Vibrant minds and create all kinds of rhymes. What type of style y'all bringing out this time?
It's that boom bap Piff that has your move mad slick, with contract killers, sealing deals, making smooth rap hits. It's that boom bap Piff, you know we brew that mix while we styling in the stew, creating new classics. It's that boom bap Piff that has your move mad slick, with contract killers, sealing deals, making smooth rap hits. It's that boom bap Piff, you know we brew that mix while we styling in the stew, creating new classics. I kill a beat with all my heart like it was plotting against me, but we're really working together. I'll always be ready to kick it steady as I just chop up and mix a medley, then crack your attic to get your upstairs lit up when it was empty. This is the MC on your radio alarm clock. Don't stop the music, wake up feeling right vibes you agree with, just nodding to it. Turn you to a bungee jumper when I spit these rhymes, cause I make you bounce according to how I bridge these lines. Just listen, I'm bringing the bars to ears like curling some dumbbells. It's food for thought and getting noodles open like some stuffed shells. So run, tell that the chef that caught the rhythm hard in kitchens, dishing out delectable treats for heads, flossing with them on a mission to deliver the goods, finding my place, putting grooves and tracks like on the side of highways. My stays block out all the fears and feel the powerful spirits innovating thousands of lyrics. Just know that sound when you hear it.
It's that boom bap Piff that has you move mad slick. With contract killers, sealing deals, making smooth rap hits. It's that boom bap Piff. You know we brew that mix while we styling in the stew, creating new classics. It's that boom bap Piff that has you move mad slick. With contract killers, sealing deals, making smooth rap hits. It's that boom bap Piff. You know we brew that mix while we styling in the stew, creating new classics.
Feast upon these hors d'oeuvres served from scholars' minds. Like fettuccine Alfredo, we dishing out saucy lines. The beats are appetizers, rhymes that make course when we crafting platters. Putting tracks on wax and stimulate hunger like dabs of shatter. It's impeccable what we chefing. We're chilling in a session, just listen and let it invigorate your spirit to the essence. The people feel our flow and love the way we blend words, creating the sounds and odd heads so they ended up with some pinched nerves. When these three MCs bugging, you know that the heat's coming. Bass bumping like an earthquake to get the whole street jumping. Flooding the block with audible nirvana. When we blazing tones, it's nourishment for the soul. We dishing it out by the tablespoon, raising the quality of music, commuting to your ear, solidifying a spot. Vibrant minds and smoothest crew this year, so have no fear. We paying homage to the golden age, laying down brick after brick as we stroll in this road we paved.
It's that hip hop from the soul, take you wherever you wanna go. It's that boom bap Piff, style from the vibrant mind, stay putting it down all the time. It's that boom bap Piff, hip hop from the soul, take you wherever you wanna go. It's that boom bap Piff, style from the vibrant mind, stay putting it down all the time. Yeah.
It's that boom bap Piff that has you move mad slick. With contract killers, sealing deals, making smooth rap hits. It's that boom bap Piff. You know we brew that mix while we styling in the stew, creating new classics. It's that boom bap Piff that has you move mad slick. With contract killers, sealing deals, making smooth rap hits. It's that boom bap Piff. You know we brew that mix while we styling in the stew, creating new classics.
Wake up, let your eyes stay shut too long. Wake up, there's a lot of great stuff going on. All of y'all just need to wake up and greet the day, cause it's the time to raise up. The first step is to take one and choose your own way. Set the tone straight, let's go make an original trail to blaze. And don't wait, just raise up. It's time to wake up, choose your own way, cause the first step is to take one. Create a fresh path and make the trek rad. Then get glad when you gave it your all to form the best track.
I'm about to light a match under your ass, then slap fire out you. Open up all three eyes wide and I won't doubt you. Rise and rouse to activate the force that drives you daily. Can't sleepwalk like a zombie. It's kinda scary to think to try and carry on with life. Head of a certain torture, looking out your soul window, pulling blinds and its curtains for you. Just be sure to form a true path with a clear mind. Listen how you feel inside when you hear signs, cause there lies the way you've been searching for. Off grid, on this journey yourself. Hey yo, you got this. Marching towards your goal for a mission is the best objective. Putting a little pep in your stepping, feeling effervescent, getting lessons as you go that may change behavior. Align up with the stars to find the right place in nature. They will take you exactly where you always wanted to reach. And the key is to get up, get it, and don't stay sleeping.
Wake up, let your eyes stay shut too long. Wake up, there's a lot of great stuff going on.
All of y'all just need to wake up and greet the day, cause it's the time to raise up. The first step is to take one and choose your own way. Set the tone straight, let's go make an original trail to blaze. And don't wait, just raise up. It's time to wake up, choose your own way, cause the first step is to take one. Create a fresh path and make the trek rad. Then get glad when you gave it your all to form the best
It's not a wake for your death, just awaken and stretch. Live life to the fullest and know to take a deep breath of the new day. Then choose ways yourself, not what a fool say. The true lane is riding out the huge wave that you claim. To take different angles on things with originality, to make it on exhilaration, experience vitality. You have to be looking alert and ready to put in this work. But if you're snoozing and losing it, what you should do first is something good, so you perk up and block out the crazy noise. Stimulate your brain, don't recline your mind like a lazy boy. Make the choice to follow through with your plan, staying on the move past obstacles and just doing everything that you gotta do. Anything's possible when in a vivacious state, and you won't wanna miss out if you wake up late. Think how wakes on lakes symbolize the freshest trails of people just cruising, not caring to ever fail.
Wake up, let your eyes stay shut too long. Wake up, there's a lot of great stuff going on. Wake up, let your eyes stay shut too long. Wake up, there's a lot of great stuff going on. Wake up, let your eyes stay shut too long. Wake up, there's a lot of great stuff going on. Wake up, let your eyes stay shut too long. Wake up, there's a lot of great stuff going
I'm gearing up early on a spiritual journey. Got feelings that urge me to let lyrical words speak. Not scared in the fury of madness, can't bear to be worried. Don't worry, cause I got this shit.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit.
Have no fear, your dude right here is meant to get it. To take away your pain, I came with a better method. An impressive thing to finish my biz slick, just handle mine. Won't brood for too long, stay cool and expand my mind. This man will find ways to take an escape out of hell. The curse break the bottle up stuff making me yell. I'm hating to dwell on what's been hurting so bad. Searching the back of your head for what works to relax. Just chill while I'm getting loud, be cool rocking it. Make the speaker smoke, showing you how hot this is. Gotta keep it rolling, you know I can't stop or quit. Let me do my thing, cause I got this shit. Pick up on the jewels that I drop, you dig? Call me money, cause I got it on lock with grips. Wicked sick with it, still spitting with a lot to give. So let me do my thing, cause I got this shit.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit.
I put it down sick so you don't gotta stress about it. Everything's gonna be alright, never doubt it. I mess around with thoughts of if I'm falling short, but of course I floor it more. Surely stay on course, can take a loss riding on strong. It's hard to calm down and take it easy to turn it off. When it's on now, I'm going all out, so you don't gotta ever sweat it. Plus let it vent when I come through with a clever message. Just chill while I'm getting loud, be cool rocking it. Make the speaker smoke, showing you how hot this is. Gotta keep it rolling, you know I can't stop or quit. Let me do my thing, cause I got this shit. Pick up on the jewels that I drop, you dig? Call me money, cause I got it on lock with grips. Wicked sick with it, still spitting with a lot to give. So let me do my thing, cause I got this shit.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I got this shit.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful.
If you were really great and powerful, who are you?
It's the wizard Wit Words, casting mystical scriptures into the mixture. Flip it so you get in a picture. It's the wizard Wit Words, casting mystical scriptures into the mixture. Flip it so you get in the picture. picture. Listen, who's slicker than I with the wickedest rhymes and the way to set you straight, plus fix up your spine. All twisted is life, and in this crooked world we're trapped in. If you ain't heard what happens, prepare for a verbal thrashing. My work in action shows I've raised up the levels with it. Tear the track up on a loop, Tasmanian devil with it. Never quitting as my love is summoning me. Dreams will stop short when people slice under your feet. They cutting souls to give you Red Sox a cruel thing planned. But we pay riots attention to protests in New England. The liberators dropping gems from a true king's hand. By putting pen to paper, see the New England. A quick escape through bars like a mental prison break. Lines I got are tighter than jars, taking some fishing bait. Innovating styles derived from the ancient arts. Forming great chemistry, waiting to make a spark. It's the wizard with words, casting mystical scriptures into the mixture. Flip it so you get in the picture. It's the wizard with words, casting mystical scriptures into the mixture. Flip it so you get in the picture. The vibes I feel are more powerful than ever before. But I see mean mugging as soon as I step on the floor. With acquaintances like mine, what I need enemies for. Just cast the protection spell with the energy orb. Ending the war between love and hatred. The one that saved us is the universal song in sync on everybody's playlist. Something sacred, going without to find within the connection. And if it gets cut, then just try again. So time is spent harnessing the harmony, abolishing the sound to shine through the darkness to be astonishing. The lights on red when I'm explaining with no fillers, man. Cause my ideas send electricity through your filaments. Sparking bulbs when I got the feeling that keeps building. Drop something hot to balance haters out when they be chilling. I got a quilp and a killing with the skills and I'm illin' like constant vomit, but I'm content with the content I'm spilling. It's the wizard with words, casting mystical scriptures into the mixture. Flip it so you get in the picture. It's the wizard with words, casting mystical scriptures into the mixture. Flip it so you get in the picture. The wizard. The wizard. Just working my craft, mixing stuff up all inside of my hat. A new batch, made freshly from scratch, giving people stimulation with something they never had. I'm in the lab, just working my craft, mixing stuff up all inside of my hat. A new batch, made freshly from scratch, giving people stimulation with something they never had. The element of J hits cerebellums in a wave, experimenting ways that I can blend something insane. Contents I integrate, stay mixing in the stew, then I give it an infusion of rhymes, fixing up solutions. So sick as I'm producing an orchestra with the formula, just pouring the combinations on like a mad scientist. Every last vial drips out, and that's bonded with a craft finely niched with strong potency vocally. I focus to mold the beat with patterns that are fresh and match up all the best ones to have them coalesce. I'm mastering the steps it takes to making the arrangements right. My brain's all fried as I'm creating life like Frankenstein with great designs from concentrating on innovations. A fascination while just considering all options. I'm risking without caution, presenting an ill concoction. Still cutting stuff up in the chop shop and not stop. I'm in the lab, just working my craft, mixing stuff up all inside of my hat. A new batch, made freshly from scratch, giving people stimulation with something they never had. I'm in the lab, just working my craft, mixing stuff up all inside of my hat. A new batch, made freshly from scratch, giving people stimulation with something they never had. It seems like there's no way, I keep trying all kinds. Practice to play out my strategy, stay rewinding the lines. Through the wildest situations, I'm inclined to just thrive. Can't ever be given up. see the fight in my eyes because it's time. After so much time, this is the time. And it takes time. I've been down and out, but turn things around. And it takes time. See if I'm hurting, how I just work it out. When I hit rock bottom, the only way to go is up. You know what's up, just heading through a storm. Although the roads are rough, keep rolling tough through many harsh conditions and persevere. You heard me, yeah, planning for moves ahead with my turning gears. They work for where I'm traveling, and I have to make it on my trek. Going all out, can't leave my head hanging with regret. Plus weighing on the stress and feeling anxious and depressed. So I'm taking all the steps to create a change for the better. On the greatest endeavor, my composure staying together in a way that I never took before presented itself. I could sense it and tell that it just might threaten my health and send me through hell. So I thought of getting some help, cause vibrant minds are riding a wave of constant waters, ripping up these tracks so intently to not be bothered. Going on it farther, just not stopping. Plus this is critical to face challenges and break through when things are difficult. It's crazy how the world's insanely driving my mind, but know I'm on the right path, always finding the signs to do what seems impossible, then rise to new highs, and things will become better like the finest of wines. Just give it time, cause it takes time. I've been down and out, but turn things around. Cause it takes time. See if I'm hurting, how I just work it out. Some things are never easy, going at it, getting stuck on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, on I play around with it like a CD. This game is trying to beat me down, so I had to raise a level, handling adversity so urgently as I take on several, which made a rebel step up with a remedy. It's J Guevara flipping on the system like light switches in a way that's smarter. Break apart a chump with thunder and punches, it blocking my lane. We're not in the same league, this lightning shock in your brain. Those thoughts quickly change, seeing that you can't stop me today. My confidence stays strong, just continuing what I'm doing. Get dusted when my clouds form, you know there's something brewing. Cause pursuing what I love always gets me up and moving. To come through cruising, not letting anything change my course or stray some more. Cause it's everything that I labored for. A blazing torch leads the way as I proceed with grace and see my place getting closer, so focused to reach it safe. It's crazy how the world's insanely driving my mind, but know I'm on the right path, always finding the signs to do what seems impossible, then rise to new highs, and things will become better like the finest of wines. Just give it time. Time after time after time, time after time after time, time after time after time after time, time after time after time after time after time.
Sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always. I've been waiting on the sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so.
Good times So what we should go and have, even when sun's blocked with an overcast. And I'm seeing bad things that I know will pass, cause a little beam of light just shows a path. Not holding back, I'm head high on my journey now, confident that somehow we could work it out. Thunder's closing in, I know you heard the sound, but under my umbrella there's nothing to worry about. Just learning how to deal with the changes, feeling all anxious to see where the day went. Just when nothing is seeming to make sense, more chaos will appear with the latest brutal storms in all types of forms. Ripping and raging, getting psyches torn, looking for the signs and you might be warned to rather find a place where it's nice and warm and bright and more. The world with love blind to any judgments, enjoying sunshine. We relax, kick back and unwind, drinking and smoking, passing some time. Once skies turn from foggy to clear, it's like we lift darkness and conquer our fears, which got us to where we're always prepared. Sensing vibrations I caught in the air, saw something rare with a glimpse of a chance. New life after morning, it's in the plants, like what water and light bring to the lands. Real growth all over can begin to expand at the end of the rainbow. I wish you say so. So many dreary days had me laying low, desperately searching for any way to cope. Them clouds broke with the smallest ray of hope. Smallest ray of hope. Smallest ray of
I've
hope.
been waiting on a sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always. I've been waiting on a sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always.
My days are rough, but still I smile, cause ain't no point in being depressed. Life sent me a storm and I put some weed in my chest, blow smoke in the sky and releasing my stress. Walking in the rain with my hood up, waiting on some sunshine, praying for some good luck, clinging on to any piece of hope that I could touch. Rise above the negativity, get with your worst up. My reality and goals, they still align, and looking forward to the day I see that silver lining. But bad news got the illest time, and like it's taking life for shortage, or the moment that's a real reminder. When it feel like existence is beating you down, thinking of fun times you had with good people around, playing trees in rotation and beers are abound. Music playing heads nodded when we're hearing the sound. Look at the bad, just remember the laughs and the feelings you had as the minutes have passed. No matter what gets in my path, to be alright as long as I got my kids, my pen and my pad, keeping the fire within to combat the cold. And I promise I would never fall back or fold. My destiny in my hands and I have control. Now I have all my worries in a stranglehold. Oh, the weather's stormy and it's pouring, but I ain't having it though, cause it will not stop the passion and the determination I have in my soul. I'm off of the sad, it's time to be glad. I wanna be happy for show, just waiting for the first rays to break through the clouds so I can bask in the glow. Bask in the glow.
I've been waiting on a sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always. I've been waiting on a sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always.
Say it ain't so, I wake another day to the cold. Dreary hazeless hanging over, taking control of my life. Is sorta like whichever way that I go. The sun is just around the corner, I can almost feel it warming. All this brainstorming's got a cloud forming over my head. I breathe it in to elevate for a moment. I gotta keep it moving long as the rain's falling, cause ain't no way to avoid it. Go with the flow if I can't control it, but right now it's feeling like a tidal wave. We're reeling in the undertow, no hope of seeing brighter days. So if I get the right away, I'ma take it right away. Don't speak up right away and they'll be taking all your rights away. I try to find a way to keep an optimistic vision. Stop listening to the lies and realize the virus lies in the system. We gotta take back this world that's become our prison, and bring back the sunshine that we've all been missing. Cause
I've been waiting on a sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always. I've been waiting on a sunny day, and I hope it don't go away. My umbrella's with me for the rain, and I pray it ain't so always. I've been waiting on a sunny day, Yo, smells like some fire.
Alright, let's see what we working with.
Yeah, we definitely gonna need to try that out right quick.
If you like twisting up loud, roll up your splits and get high. Watch the smoke drift in the sky, that's what you need to do. Whether you miss about your job or someone you know just died, the herb will help you get by. Just get some trees in you, that's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just spin up some green and then chief a few when you feeling blue. That's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You got plenty of reasons to, and ganja be the healing truth.
Success I need is from my stress relief. Only high grades, nothing but the best I breathe. Brother blazing blunts up, but the freshest leaves. A chef of weed, oil up in the recipe. Every toke is a potent dose of medication. It helps me achieve a state of meditation. Can't wait till they legalize in every state, and I can grow my own bud without the feds invading. Various flavors and different strains. Some give a body high, some stimulate your brain. Ingest the edibles, the ripping of my pain. I swear to God, without the ganja, I would probably go insane. So pass me a spliff, keeping dabs in the mix. Dip it in some hash, then grab me a bic, light it up, then hit it. I get in tune with the trees like a naturalist. So
if you like twisting up loud, roll up your splits and get high. Watch the smoke drift in the sky, that's what you need to do. Whether you miss about your job or someone you know just died, the herb will help you get by. Just get some trees in you, that's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just spin up some green and then chief a few when you feeling blue. That's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You got plenty of reasons to, and ganja be the healing truth.
This one goes out to all the tokers with the best evergreens looking frosted over. The bomb aroma spreads with kush out the bag. Wake and break breakfast while cooking up hash. Two pulls and then pass, cause everyone has the blaze. Put it in the air for the grace that passed away after long days of work. A dang strain of herb heals me with properties from ways it was cured. The haze when you burn in papers of blunts. Not separating friends when I break up my buds. Taking a puff to ease stress, not to worry. Bless your chest with colors of a dolphin's jersey. Light up the loud and flow high in the cloud while the rotation stays cycling around. Minds are free now with gifted power, and the sticky sour got us lit for hours. So
if you like twisting up loud, roll up your splits and get high. Watch the smoke drift in the sky, that's what you need to do. Whether you miss about your job or someone you know just died, the herb will help you get by. Just get some trees in you, that's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just spin up some green and then chief a few when you feeling blue. That's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You got plenty of reasons to, and ganja be the healing truth. Spark the light. So high, 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 high. La la la, la
You have to be open-minded to the possibilities that you can do this. Once you shut your mind down to the possibility that it can be achieved, there's no way it can happen. So that's why my eyes and my body light up about things, because I know that if you're in a fight, you have to attack. You have to keep attacking. The enemy has to know that you're not going to give up. You must break the soul of whatever the fuck is in front of you. If you keep on attacking something, nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. But you have to have the will, the heart, the courage to go that distance when you're exactly jacked up. You have nothing left to give, and give more.
Tone in the zone is focusing on the moment that's unfolding while beholding sound waves that are like an ocean. I'm hoping people see my perspective, but it's alright if not. There's no vaccines when I say to give a new life a shot, the kind we are to be living, not one that makes so little sense. Wake up from hypnosis, it's tough to ignore the ignorance. I spit immensely like saliva glands being out of control. Keep plenty of weapons on reserve. So now that you know, put your mouth on your dough, cause everybody's talk is cheap. You like a vegetarian, dog. You just don't want the beef. I leave you as a vegetable when your stats are not credible. One fist will quickly take a bitch right off a pedestal. Several get hit with gut punches that take their breaths away. The uppercuts will shut them up, just making them all levitate. It's an ambush and see the trap seals like a Navy ship. Left with 7 rings all on their faces, that's a Brady fist. Take a trip to the medic after facing your greatest adversary who's killing it with a lot of skills and you don't have half as many. Your thoughts are empty and there's no power for your words to carry. Such arrogant mercenaries are getting murked and buried. Make sure you're ready, cause I'm schooling fools here with the slick talk. Your cap it gets spun quick like a beer with the twist off. Big songs are made like a primate banged on your eardrums. They saying when I'm in my prime state I'm sounding fearsome. I throttle your neck so your skull and brain are like a ringing bell. This fire blazes through the temple, so they say I give them hell. If you got a gauntlet I stomp it, along with any test you want. You'll get cooked up real nice right in front of your favorite restaurant. Your grind is ended cause you're dead broke and you're hustling nothing, stuck up on the corner like a spider web. You must have been bugging while the best fighter in the world is still up for discussion. You step away with tears in your eyes like you're cutting an onion. This stuff is disgusting, show respect when you see me swing through. The stand against me will bring misery and it will Stephen King you nightmares which are quite clear in your everyday life where you can't keep on running from everything that will strike fear.
This is the world's smallest violin playing.
Hey yo, you gotta see that we all just trying to live, but they always wanna play the world's smallest violin. Disappearing into thin air, notes carried by the wind, promptly followed by the stallions of the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin, scheming with it time and time again. When people owe some strings get pulled to be reminding them. They keep on getting mean with the cash, trying to scheme on a bag, and the urge keeps getting worse to always fiend for the scratch. They got their fingers itching, wanting to get the big digits flipping, hands out in position, then turning violent. If people didn't listen, they haunted every victim, stuck in their monetary system, getting tortured at the door first. They knocking and they kicking, getting stomped on when they hit them to set off a raging fire. And the plumbing got cut off to the cash flow, having to pay the piper. They the type to leave cheese, taking his bait in a snap, and stay making the stacks, forming tall walls, creating a trap. Being amazed by the tax after is just what they would plot to do. Watching moves to flip guys upside down, shaking their pockets loose, straight robbing dudes, while these brutes are taking stuff by force. Can't come up short with the punch to the gut. They'll bring the ducats forth, get struck some more for even trying to fool them for that moolah. There's just a lot of risky gambles in life, like a crap shooter. Hey yo, you gotta see that we all just trying to live, but they always wanna play the world's smallest violin. Disappearing into thin air, notes carried by the wind, promptly followed by the stallions of the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin, scheming with it time and time again. When people owe some strings get pulled to be reminding them. They're stuck in a rough place and can't ever afford enough, starving while the bill collector's telling them to fork it up, have their portion cut off the top, cracking safes for the loot in there. They want a lot of racks with the bucks, like they shooting deer and taking heads as souvenirs, made puppets moving around with strings in too deep over their domes, and they'd either drown or swim, hounding them if the count is slim. It's a must to knuckle them up. The cutthroat backstabbers are quick to throw them under the bus. A ton in a rush is what they want, always scheme to get the cream, and vultures trying to wet their beasts get twisted as they're stretched in streets to let them leak and empty all their thoughts of thieving something. The insatiable appetites without hearts are the greedy gluttons. They need their stuff and will scrounge every penny on the paper trail, creeping like the reaper as they seek it, turning faces pale. They're breaking nails, scraping up what's consuming the people, cause eating away at their souls is the root of all evil. Hey yo, you gotta see that we all just trying to live, but they always wanna play the world world's smallest violin, disappearing into thin air, notes carried by the wind, promptly followed by the stallions of the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin. It's the smallest violin, scheming with it time and time again. When people owe some strings get pulled to be reminding them.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. Worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not trying to take this anymore.
Stepping reckless in my direction, and they're messing with a savage, brutal force to that next level, way better than the average. Vicious techniques are sinisterly clever with the tactics. I'll let them feel my anger through my methods to the madness.
After facing the beast in this realm, there's no way they could try again. I have them running to the truth, but there's no way out the lion's den. When they all on that bullshit, I disconnect their whole chart. She crows around the murders when they got hit with some crowbars. Pussyfooting around me, well that's a bad move. Get them left with two black eyes, just like a raccoon. The time will soon be finished, stuck in a state of mind that's timid. In battles, I'm like Brady the GOAT, controlling lines of scrimmage. A couple of light jabs that have them staggering in the brawl. Keep getting slugged till the blood's plastered up on the wall. Shut trash talk and turn them upside down. They won't know what's up, not throwing coffee at them. When I'm giving them all broken mugs, make them unrecognizable, leaving faces a mess now. Now mean calisthenics when they'll be getting stretched out and thrown in a rubbish pile, cause they're worse than hot garbage. Not matching the caliber, it's a massacre in the form of raw carnage.
Stepping reckless in my direction, and they're messing with a savage, brutal force to that next level, way better than the average. Vicious techniques are sinisterly clever with the tactics. I'll let them feel my anger through my methods to the madness.
I'm taking them back to school, cause there seems to be a lot of fools. Or I could light up all the grills like starting a barbecue, just leading beef to the slaughter, cause there's a bunch of cowherds. And every time I connect with my strike, they going downwards. They wouldn't even really last one round in a battle. I should bury them alive in a box that's marked fragile. They can never outshine me, even on the brightest days. I crack open their chest plates and take their lives away. Jumping up quick's exactly how I get a punk killed. These shots they couldn't have read out the blue. That's a blood spill. The lines don't reach far like leashed dogs about to choke. When hellish punch leaves them belly up with the frogs in their throats. Get them wrecked till they got nothing left and far from alright. They're better off hitting a long stride off a cliff to a swan dive. Or catch a two-piece and remain in a dreary slumber. Slumped over like a trash bag thrown in the nearest dumpster.
Stepping reckless in my direction, and they're messing with a savage, brutal force to that next level, way better than the average. Vicious techniques are sinisterly clever with the tactics. I'll let them feel my anger through my methods to the madness. 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 Methods to the madness.
It's looking like a murder, just follow the flock of crows.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
He's brutally knocking heads out, you have got to know.
The man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
He rattles brains to make the thinking change, his shots get thrown.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on. Rock out on. The man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
If you travel for 45 due north of the bean, y'all, helmets met hell like Pedro throwing a beanball. My heat talks, I asked God to speak, but no one answered me. I guess I'll deal with the evils on these New Hampshire streets. Can't you see my grill puts fire on bars to handle beef? And my waves are slapping harder than hurricanes at Hampton Beach. You're in store for deadly weather, whether you know it or not.
and you can get hit by cannons in Franconia notch. I know that I ought to skate past haters on frozen winter Pasaki, but my backhand's like a slap shot from a scrimmage in hockey and will not be taken for granted. My state of mind is granted. I'll rock your dome with the hand quick. It's the perfect time to panic. Understanding you're climbing a slippery slope like Tuckerman's ravine. Don't look so surprised when you're struck with something mean. Just crushing all your schemers' faces. I'm slamming and pounding until you lose your heads completely like the old man of the mountain. It's looking like a murder. Just follow the flock of crows.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
He's brutally knocking heads out. You have got to know
that the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
He rattles brains to make the thinking change. His shots get thrown.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on. Rock out domes, the man in the grand state of mind to rock out domes.
Haters try to talk shit like they got something to say. Cause I'm from NH, don't think you can't get punched in the face and struck in a way that'll make you not be talking again. Just turn your thinking around with a shot to your chin. See me on the tree streets first hand how I throw a technique. This fool's bitch grabbed his hat while he ran off holding his cheek. If I turn up the heat, these fists will get you knocked out cold.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
I gotta show and prove how you get battered up good. If ever trying to step to me in my Nashua hood, be having a look every way that you're hoping to cross. When I'm finishing jobs thoroughly, you gotta know I'm a boss. Just playing basketball, then turning your dome to the rock. Plus slamming you with this jam when you try to go for the flop. You got stole on and dropped with nothing left for discussion. So after this, just be fortunate if all you get's a concussion. It's looking like a murder, just follow the flock of crows.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
He's brutally knocking heads out, you have got to know
that the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on.
He rattles brains to make the thinking change, his shots get thrown.
Cause the man in the granite state of mind to rock out on. Rock out domes, the man in the granite state of mind to rock out domes.
Looking like a murder
in the granite state
from NH will not be taken for granted. My state of mind is
rock out domes.
Rattles brains, shots get thrown. Rock
out domes.
Rattles brains brutally. Technique.
Rock out.
Welcome to the realm of where I really excel. Just step into the zone while I'll be letting you know, without a doubt, your dude's controlling his powerhouse. And words on the track span through the world of a madman. Iller than I ever been. In my element, the skills displayed are evident. In my element, consider me a veteran. In my element, I'm in my element. You can tell right when I get in it. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, the skills displayed are evident. In my element, consider me a veteran. In my element, I'm in my element. You can tell right when I get in it. You've entered into the center of a lyricist archive like LeBron in the lane. The sick jams on the hard drive. Just call my style the unpredictable force. Build domes as oranges like I never ripped it before. And kicking the door to your perception of rap sessions. The lab's chemist is psychological with mad weapons. On track getting deep like the cleats of an athlete. Let us just carrot forms music when I catch beats while gladly harvesting a lot of things as I'm gardening. They saying what a flow, sun has grown and he on some shit. Talking in all types of ways, high on the flyest waves. Through the nights and days, staying on the rhyme and slang of vibrant brains. Electric connection is with the whole place. Sample the finest vinyl with the needle and do a dope tape. Just go crazy when I'm focused, it gets intense in every sense. My excellence in rhythm and poetry makes us eloquent. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, the skills displayed are evident. In my element, consider me a veteran. In my element, I'm in my element. You can tell right when I get in it. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, the skills displayed are evident. In my element, consider me a veteran. In my element, I'm in in my element, you can tell right when I get in. I got it down to a science when it was picked back up to try again. With styles of harnessing the energies in my environment, and I will let it circulate around in the purest way. Make sure it's macked out, hooked up, and working great for each person's sake. Indulged in banging out some tunes on swoop when I'm in the kitchen and putting flavor in the stew. Making power moves like a beast that's out and hunting food. Feel the sound radiating the area when I'm coming through, and love the mood created by the vibration I'm bringing from an aura with the song that makes my artistic dominion. As I'm giving what I got, you might get hit with extreme shock. They saying I'm unstoppable, getting into my sweet spot. When the beat drops, I keep on rocking it, that's my territory. Innovating infinite loops is never-ending stories, and blessings surely receiving intelligence that's relevant to harmonize with the universe. The truest words are prevalent. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, the skills displayed are evident. In my element, consider me a veteran. In my element, I'm in my element. You can tell right when I get in it. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, the skills displayed are evident. In my element, consider me a veteran. In my element, I'm in my element. You can tell right when I get in it. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, in my element. In my element, in my element. In my element, I'm in my element. You can tell right when I get in it. I'm iller than I ever been. In my element, in my element. In my element, in my element. In my element, in my element. It's wild times right now. There's a lot of stuff on my mind, and I know ways to deal with these ill feelings. It's therapy through releasing lyrics. Come on, walk with me. You could talk with me. Just spark the trees. We should all feel free. Hey yo, listen, the earth's myth of creation spawned a wordsmith, and he been herb twisting and lighting up your minds to burn visions of pure spitting content from the gut. Know if you heard different, some cure sickening. Rapidly listen off, mad side effects. Try injecting a chip in your brain, automated grind for checks. And like in chess, if a queen's hunting a king, it's time to check your prime investments. Romantic comedies turn to horror shows when a horoscope your pockets and quickly change your horoscope. Should make it take more to bullshit along. It's transportable. The matador getting gored, not pulling off stunts is just horrible. Stuck in the red, digging a hole that's not affordable, and working full weeks till you feel weak for the honest living. Nice guys finish last, and weasels want that top position. Stop and listen, radio scan till your head's unscrambled. Playing Russian roulette with nothing left to gamble, and a man to go all out when he knows he gotta go get it. His bold presence, witnesses, good businesses have no ethics, plus owe credit to others, and always scam them some way. Outlets for underground tracks are like abandoned subways, but amped as sun rays, the levels of heat. Prepare for shock, mental trauma needed brain surgery. With a paradox, there's a spiritual war constantly in a paradox where famished lost souls are still looking for direction. It takes one to see with the third eye through the fourth dimension, but more attention's given a false history than to follow dreams. Mad heads are fake with empty thoughts, they got hollow weaves, wigging with no intellect, not respecting death like Halloween. But on the scene's the dude that you don't wanna cross here. He really does not care, like a comb across hair, to be exposing the weak points in your domes and align his crosshairs. Let shots flare, breaking down what you've grown to hate, and recognize the truth is an offense as an open gate. Walk with me, come on, talk with me. Just spark the trees, we should all feel free. Come on, walk with me. You can talk with me. Just spark the trees, we should all feel free. The brainstorm that's brewing is more than a quick flurry. Fog severe, whether you know it or not. And my story's a mystery. It surely accompanies a plethora of iller elements like lightning on brimstone, making fire for the hell of it. Don't ever rest, be climbing high to Everest. Be climatized with vibrant minds form. The environment gets you vibrified, and days are flying by like a time lapse. Just rewind that. Fill your cups with the stuff homemade up in my rhyme tap. The right facts are not appreciated from the a truthful speaker. It's easier to lie and laugh like hyenas. If you a cheater, a shrewd deceiver, to have you be spelling your name in cursive. The contract's a way for fine print to cage a person. Epic setups, disloyal players smirking the place they lurking. Birds in line with the stone I throw alleviates the burden. No shame in murking malicious intentions. For morals compromised, people are peeking out their peepholes with closed up thoughts inside, traumatized by a series of unfortunate events, getting more intense when the whole world just seems perplexed. According to the next syllabus for the kids' agenda, choose your sexual orientation and pick your gender. Get quickly censored, going against the trends, and get a rebel label plus a psych evaluation to see if your head is stable. Never able to express things openly is the hardest part. Push the knife fully through my back and tear my heart apart. A starving artist trying to eat when fiends are scheming, can't conceive the reason why corruptions would each believe in. Just leave them sleeping if alarms didn't give them the picture. With words, feel a wizard casting mystical scriptures into the mixture, reaching in deep to pour it out. Sample something unique to be exploring sounds as a demo of the time I spent here, how I tore this down. Just yin and the yang, tracking the hare and the tortoise round. And if you're in doubt, ask the source to inform you now. The essence of music shows a soul right where its course is found.
Walk with me, come on, talk with me. Just spark the trees, we should all feel free. Come on, walk with me. You can talk with me. Just spark the trees, we should all feel free. Walk with me, come on, talk with me. Just spark the trees, we should all feel free. Come on, walk with me. You can talk with me. Just spark the trees, we should all feel free.